I want to bring this question, Chaturanga. Now, I remember when President Andhra Kumar Dissanayake went his first 3 foreign visits. I think it's India, China, and UAE. The cabinet spokesman said the spending was something like 1.8 million, right, rupees. And this is because some others basically sponsored his visit.
Both right? 3 countries sponsored.
Yes, and then when he went to Vietnam, he came back in a private jet. Vietnam, right?
Offered by the government of Vietnam.
How ethical is it for a president to, take money or funds from others? Isn't he coming under obligation from others because of his taking funds from others?
I mean, I'm not sure how that works in the entirety of it, because basically the governments do invite and you host, right? So I think even for this foreign certain presidents go to other countries and say, like Narendra Modi, president, the government of Sri Lanka goes and invites him. If you invite, basically the host country takes care of the travel. Even as ministers, we get a lot of invites from foreign countries, but I don't think we do get into obligation of such a travel, because it's
you're giving the point that Shehar is trying to say, Chaturanga. What he's saying is, going to Vietnam was not the problem. Coming back from Vietnam from a private jet is the problem.
Okay.
Whether you will be under obligation when such matters happen, that's the question.
Not only that, even taking money from people, like, I mean, the sponsors, right?
These are government sponsored. These are people who are sponsored. Like,
let's not broaden.
Private. As far as what I'm trying to answer is right. So there was not at a point we took money. President took money from a friend or a businessman or anything. This was those governments who spend on it, which is coming to the initial invitation. For example, now I have invitation for China. And I went on Australia, the DFAT tour. When they invite through the foreign ministry, as you correctly said, it says these are the terms of travel. And these are the things that they would cover. These are the things that we should cover. So likewise, a president's visit on invitation can be sponsored by that country and coming back.
Coming back on a private.
So Shamil, I don't know the details because I'm talking to public here. Say that president want to go to Vietnam, and with that visit they would have scheduled the time 3 days, right? And then at the same discussion, president would have told, I have to be here on the same day because I have the local council election. That is a need of the president. And then the negotiation or the inviting party would have said, we will ensure that you come back. So that's the whole part of this, right? So that's why I'm saying, so whatever we do as public servants has to be clearly articulated up front and clearly communicated with documentation how it's going to happen. So there's no ambiguity. Yeah. Even this particular trip, I am personally saying, if this was the entirety of that we are speaking, that the president had to go to UK, right? And for this particular thing, he can't avoid because that is coming because his wife's graduation, which is a very important thing to him, and he needs to be at that time. So obviously you should have documented everything here, talk to the foreign ministry, and this is how I'm going to spend my time. And if that document was there, I don't think this whole allegation of forging and hiding would come into play. This is what I'm trying to say. So there are ways that you can avoid conflict because you have to do it with a particular rationale that you are responsible, accountable for every cent that you spend.
Basically, this is a procedural error.